Shalom Aleichem, my dear friends. I am your brother Mario Joseph from Philokalia Ministry. I don't know whether you heard about a saint called Josemaria Escriba, the founder of Opusty from Spain. Saint John Paul II declared him as a saint of ordinary people, like me and like you. We are ordinary people. We have many tasks to do every day in family, in society, in the working place, while we are traveling. Wherever we are, we can be a saint. And there are many methods this saint taught us, Saint Josemaria Escriva. So in this video, I am going to teach you something very important because this Josemaria Escriva taught us 17 principles to know whether you are humble or no. Humility is something very, very important. If you are humble enough, nobody can humiliate you. And if you say that somebody humiliated you, which means you are not humble enough. If you have the virtue of humility, nobody can insult you, nobody can hurt you, and you will never have regret, you will never have grudges, you will never have anger. You will be at ease and peace all the time. And once if you can attain this state of your mind, then you are saint on earth because you will enjoy heaven while living on earth. So without wasting my time, let me explain this subject very fast. Number one, if you have the thinking very often that you are doing better than others, which means you are not humble enough. Have you ever felt that at home you see that you are making or you are cooking better than your mom or your siblings, or you are saying better than them, or you get good mark more than them, whatever it may be. If you have that feeling that I do everything better than others, which means you are not humble enough. And that can cause trouble in future. One day you will fail somewhere, then everybody will mock at you, then you will get hurt and you will be sad. So remember that there are many people all over the world who does better than me everything. The second point, do you have the tendency to say that whatever others does, you will say that some imperfection is there, I must involve there, then only that will be perfect. So whatever is arranged in the office, you will go and do a small changes to prove that you are better than them, or I can do, I am more efficient, everything should go through me. And if you have this habit, finding minute faults anywhere, whether in the school or in college or in office or at home, and make an involvement of yours saying that now it is perfect. That is the sign that you are not humble. Number three, do you have the problem that when you do some mistakes, someone else will point at you, but you will do the argument and you will try to prove that you did not do the mistakes, and you will try to bring some justification for your mistake instead of saying sorry. I have seen many people that, especially in the family, wife will do some mistake, husband will point, then she will find some excuses and some reason for that mistake. She will never admit and say, I am sorry, or husband will not, or children will not, or your colleagues will not. And that, if someone is there like that, when they does mistakes and and they know that it is a mistake, but still they try to justify, remember they are not humble enough, and that position will hurt them later. Number four, do you have the problem that when someone is having some discussion or some opinion, you go and you put your own opinion without being asked? I used to do that very often when people sit somewhere, when they were discussing about something, I will go and say my own opinion. Actually, you should not bring your opinion anywhere without being asked. If they need your opinion, they will come and ask, Mario, can we go like this? Then you can give your opinion. If not, remember that you are proving or you are trying to prove that you are not humble enough. And you know many things and you all are not knowledgeable like me. That should not be the way from Christian view. Number five, when you buy the land, when you buy the property, when you buy the apartment, do you have the thinking that everything is mine, mine, mine? Remember that nothing is mine, nothing is yours. Everything is given by the Lord as a rent on earth. Even my health is a rent. My body is the rent. Anytime the owner may ask, I have to leave the body and go. So everything is on rent, whether you have a good talent or knowledge or house or car or job or bank balance or health, whatever it may be. Always remember that you are in a rental world. This earth is on rent, your body is on rent, your knowledge is on rent, everything on rent. If the owner asks, I must give back. And if you have this realization, you will be humble enough everywhere. You will never be aggressive and you will be at peace all the time. Number six, all the time, all the ordinary people must have the feeling that you and I, we are unworthy for the praise what we are receiving today. When someone else appreciates you for your beauty, remember it is only a rental, the honor is God. When someone appreciates you for your talents, remember it belongs to God. He gives me, so it is only a rental, it is temporary in my hand. So all the praise must go to God. So whatever it may be, when people praise you, appreciate you, respect you, remember it all belongs to God, not yours. If you expect that moment onwards, remember that is going to hurt you later. Today you will enjoy, but tomorrow you will get hurt. If you have this habit, remembering that everything is rent from God and all the praise belongs to God, you will be in peace. Number 9, do you have the habit of speaking ill about you to show others that you are humble enough? There are many people, when they are in the crowd, when they are on the stage, or when they are mingling with the people, they speak ill about them. I mean, they lower themselves by saying, "Oh, I am not worthy. I am poor man. I am not knowledgeable like you. I don't have enough money like you. I can't speak like you." You make yourself humble by your words. That itself is a sign that you are egoistic and you are not humble enough. By pretending to be humble, by showing others that you are humble, you are trying to gain a respect from others, that they will say that he is very humble, so pious. And getting that information also and that appreciation also you are expecting, which means there is no humility in you and in me. My brothers and sisters, that pure and true humility will never insult or will never bring a low self-esteem in you by your own words. And if you or if we have the habit of hiding our mistakes, remember we are not humble enough, because why we are hiding our mistake? We don't want to be insulted by someone. If you are not humble, you will admit your mistakes in front of your wife, in front of your husband, in front of children, in front of the needy people, those who are around. At least you will inform in front of God. So if you are not ready to make a proper confession, remember you are not humble enough. You don't want to say your mistakes to someone else. You don't want anybody to hear. So you justify that, directly confess to God, no need priest, dad, this and all. If someone in the family rejecting confession, remember they are not humble enough. And one more important point, Josemaria Escriva says that, do you have hurt feeling when someone gets some blessings? Your neighbor or your relative or your own siblings or someone whom you love and whom you know personally gets a blessings, either financial blessing or physical blessing or a knowledge blessing or appreciation or promotion, whatever it may be, then have you ever felt a little hurt? Remember, you're not humble enough. And that is a sin. You must say sorry to the Lord. Otherwise, many blessings will be blocked from your life. And one more thing, the Saint Josemaria Escriva says that, do you have the habit of denying or rejecting manual work? There are simple works to be completed at home, sometimes washing the washroom as well as floor and dishes, and then many other works. People think, oh, it's a low work which I should not do. And if you have this habit of thinking that way, mine is a separate segment work, and these are all for these people. Remember, you're not humble, and that can bring harm in your life in future. And one more thing, Saint Josemaria Escriva says that if you ever felt shame because you don't have something which you expect, for example, you expect to have a car or your own bungalow or to travel abroad and to show others that you have everything, and your neighbor has it and your friends has it, your relatives has it, and you don't have, so you feel shy and shame to mingle with them, because you have a complex thinking that what they will think, I don't have all these things, I'm not worthy to be in that party because that is rich people's party. And if you ever felt this complex and you remember that you are not humble enough, and if you are humble enough, you will never care, because many people, when they have a good car or good house or good dress, they think that they are something. Absolutely wrong. For a second, if they get headache, over. Now, in this corona period, no need to say anything. Whatever it may be, you may be so rich, you may be very healthy, you may be very knowledgeable, but the coronavirus can collapse you within a second. That is a situation today people are seeing. So my brothers and sisters, when people think that they are so big and great and rich and they can do anything, it's all vanity. They don't know what is there tomorrow. So you must laugh inside. I say you and I must laugh inside when someone shows that they are greater than anyone. You know why? They are ignorant. Absolutely ignorant. They don't know what is there tomorrow. Now, When someone insults you because you don't have what they have, you must be happy, never get hurt, because tomorrow you will be greater than them. Because you love your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. So, what I said in this video, you must keep yourself always in peace, at ease, at joy. You must be joyful 24/7, 365 days. How can you be joyful? By making yourself humble. Nobody can humiliate you. I mean, if you are humble enough, nobody can provoke you. Once I said in a video the definition of ego. People think the definition of ego is that if you think that you can sing well, that is ego. If you think that you can preach well, that is ego. If you think that you have money, that is ego. If you think that you have talent, that is ego. I don't think all these are ego. You know what is ego? If someone can provoke you, which means you are egoistic. And if nobody can provoke you, you are humble enough, not at all in ego. You know what happened? When someone speaks to me, if they can provoke me, that portion of my life is my ego. Only when they touch my ego, I get angry. That may be my religion, that may be my color, that may be my money, that may be my job, that may be my preaching. If you insult or if you point mistake in any of my life, then I get angry. That portion of my life is ego. So my brothers and sisters, make sure that you are not going to get angry hereafter. Whatever people say, you smile because you are only on earth with a temporary visa for a few years. You have to go back. Your house is in heaven. So you will be in peace and ease all the time. I'll see you in next episode. Until then, may Almighty God bless you and peace be with you.